What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I am here to give you guys my UFC fight night. Whittaker versus Aliskerov full card predictions. I don't usually do this for fight nights, but a lot of people have been requesting this. Oh my god, Bedtime, it's a great card. Bedtime, it's an amazing card. You gotta give me predictions. So I am here to give you the picks you've really been waiting for. I'm gonna do the main card and the prelims. I got a lot of things to talk about. Let's jump into these prelims. Who we got? We got Kelvin Gastelum, Jared Gordon. That's a pretty good fight. Rinat Fakhretdinov. That's pretty good. Opening up the card in the bantamweight division. Oh, sorry. Guys, if you want timestamps for the predictions for any fight that you want to hear me talk about, scroll down in the comment section and then stop fucking complaining because I'm not giving you timestamps. All right, I probably got you, didn't I? Anyways, let's talk about this first fight. We got Long Jiao versus Lee Chang Ho. Never seen either of these two dudes fight, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, should be a sick fight. I'm not gonna be watching it. As you can see, it's on at fucking 2 in the morning, so yeah, I ain't watching all this shit. But yeah, I think Long Jiao's gonna win. He's fought better competition, got a reach advantage. Yeah, I think he's more experienced. So yeah, give me Long Jiao by a decision. Next up, we got Magomed Gaziashvili versus Brenson Ribeiro. Now, obviously, Brenson Ribeiro, he fought Zhang Minyang. That was a pretty good fight. Unfortunately, did not get the W. And a lot of people are picking Magomed Gaziashvili to win this fight because he's the Dagestani Russian prospect. You know, undefeated, hyped up. But I'm going to be honest, dude. I think Brenson Ribeiro is going to win by knockout. I think the reach advantage, I think the experience advantage. And honestly, Zhang Minyang is not a bad loss. It's really weird how people will hype someone up for a win, but then in the same breath, call their opponent trash. It doesn't work that way. If Zhang Minyang is getting credit for that win, which I think he should because it was very impressive, I think you have to give a little bit of respect for Brenson Ribeiro, considering a lot of people were thinking he was going to win that fight. Whereas Magomed Gaziashvili, a little bit unproven in my professional opinion. I like the reach advantage for Ribeiro in this one as well. I think he's going to get a KO in round 1 or round 2. Let's move on. We got Kang Kyung Ho versus Muin Gafurov, bro. Guy, this hairy little fucker. Look at his stats, bro. Look at his build, bro. 170 centimeters tall. And bro's got T-Rex. This guy's got a Lucas Tracy build, bro. This guy, take away the name and face. This is literally Lucas Tracy, bruh. I'm going to pick Kang Kyung Ho to win this by decision. I know he's a bit of an old head, but I think he's going to be a little bit more patient. I think he's going to be a little bit better in the striking, able to use some long distance strikes, leg kicks. I think he's going to be popping the jab. I just think he's going to be a little bit more composed than Muin Gafurov and able to win a decision over 3 rounds. But it's in Saudi Arabia, so if fucking Muin Gafurov wins by robbery decision, I can't help you with that. But yeah, I'm going to say Kang Kyung Ho wins this one by decision. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a great matchup at 3:30 in the morning. I'm going to be watching that fully. All right, let's move on. This is actually a sick fight. We got Rinat Fakhretdinov versus, holy fuck, Nicholas Dalby's 40. Dude, Nicholas Dalby's 40, bro. Oh, fucking Rinat's hairline is also 40. Anyways, bro, Nicholas Dalby, Rinat Fakhretdinov. I can see a world where Rinat Fakhretdinov wins this. Sorry, Nicholas Dalby wins this because he's got a good gas tank. He pushes the pace. But people talking about, oh, Nicholas Dalby's going to finish Rinat Fakhretdinov, bro. He got, literally, I'm not joking, 1 finish in the UFC. What? How long has this guy been in the UFC? He's been in the UFC a long fucking time. 1 finish, bro. 1 finish against Bonfim, bro. Do you really rate Bonfim that highly? I think we need to chill on the Bonfim hype, bro. I think Rinat Fakhretdinov is a better fighter. I think he's going to be able to win this fight by decision. I don't think he's going to empty the tank early on. He does have very scary power early on too, so I think he's going to be able to drop Nicholas Dalby, get on top of him, control him. But I think he'll have learned from that last fight against Elizu Zaleski dos Santos not to empty the tank. And if it's not going well in the striking, you know he's going to mix up the wrestling. I really rate his wins a lot better than Nicholas Dalby, dude. I feel like beating Brian Battle is better than anything Nicholas Dalby has fucking accomplished in the UFC. So I just rate Rinat Fakhretdinov a lot higher. I think he's a lot more dangerous, especially early on. If anybody's going to finish this fight, it's going to be Rinat Fakhretdinov. So, yeah, give me Rinat in this one. I know he killed my boy Kevin Lee. I'm still not cool with him over that, but I'll let him slide this one time. All right, dude. Let's move on. We got Muhammad Naimov versus Felipe Lima. Another absolute midget hopping in the cage on this one. I'm going to pick Muhammad Naimov to win this fight by decision. Maybe an early fluke, early stoppage TKO, but I just think he's going to be a little bit more prepared for the climate and the fight, because he's not taking it on short notice. He's been preparing to fight on this card anyways, whereas Felipe Lima was kind of short notice. I believe he's a champion from another organization coming into the UFC. Maybe he gets the win. He seems like a decent prospect, but I just think the size of Naimov, he's a fucking weight bully. And he's a bit of a flukester as well, so he's got a lot of things going in his direction. And if it goes to a close decision, who do you think Saudi Arabia wants to win? Muhammad Naimov or Felipe Lima? You tell me, boys. You fucking tell me down in the comments right next to the timestamps, buddy. Headlining the prelim, we've got Nasrat Haqparast versus Jared Gordon. This is a tough one for me, bro. This is a tough one for me because Jared Gordon's actually quite good. Obviously, he lost to my boy Paddy Pimblett. And, you know, he was doing good against Bobby Green before he got knocked out with the headbutt. Got finished by Grant Dawson. That's not a good look now. You know, looked good in his last fight against fucking Mark Madsen, Johnny Sins. But I think Nasrat Haqparast is on a little bit of a better run. Has fought slightly worse competition, but he's finishing them. You know what I'm saying, dude? Jared Gordon is either losing to really good guys, or he's finishing or he's kind of decisioning, you know, slightly better competition. I think Haqparast is going to be a lot more dangerous. He's more likely to finish this fight. I think if this leaves round 2, Jared Gordon's probably on his way to a decision W, just like his boy Bilal. But yeah, give me Nasrat Haqparast by round 1 or round 2 TKO. I think he's going to get a pretty explosive finish in this one. And I think he's on a bit of a run right now. I know a lot of people are hyping this guy up back in the fucking day before Drew Dober sent him packing. Before Drew Dober realized what nationality he was and sent him fucking packing. You know, Drew Dober saw his name with the German flag next to it, got a bit confused. But then when he saw him in the cage, he packed up this guy's fucking hype train. I think he's rebuilding himself a little bit better now. So, yeah, Nasrat Haqparast probably wins that one. These are my predictions for the prelims. I got Haqparast, I got Naimov, I got Rinat Fakhretdinov, Kyung Hung Ko, and Gadzia Sabilov, and Long Jiao, bro. All red corner. I might be... Oh, no, never mind. I got Brenson Rivera. I'm sorry. I was going to say, fuck, bro. I feel like I picked B on the test 5 times in a row. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in these picks. Let's move on. Main card. I will be watching this. And opening up the main card, we've got the king of the goofy goobers. We got Johnny Walker versus Volkan Oezdemir. I really want to pick Volkan Oezdemir for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like Volkan Oezdemir is actually very underrated as a light heavyweight. He's nasty with his fucking boxing. He's got good grappling. He's big. But I just think Johnny Walker is also all of those things, except he's not as... Oh, he is chinny, though, too. That's the thing. I was going to say, Oezdemir is just a little bit chinny. Like, Oezdemir just gives me spitting out the mouth guard vibes when he gets hit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Johnny Walker, he is a bit chinny, but I think if who's going to land a harder shot first, it's probably going to be Johnny Walker landing some bullshit. So I'm going to say Johnny Walker wins this one by either KO or he fights really... No, actually, here's what's going to happen. Johnny Walker is going to fight really fucking boring after getting KO'd. He's going to chop calf kicks at range and probably mix up the wrestling as well. I think Johnny Walker's going to avoid getting KO'd at all costs. He's going to put on a boring fucking performance and he's going to win a decision. If there's a finish, I do believe it will be Volkan Oezdemir by brutal overhand KO with ground and pound follow-up. And that'll be the end of Johnny Walker. But yeah, give me Johnny Walker by decision. I think he's going to play it really safe. I know a lot of people are probably picking him by KO, but I feel like if you actually watch Johnny Walker since the Jamahal Hill fight, he lost a lot of confidence, and rightfully so, in his chin. He started fighting a lot safer, so I think coming off the loss to Ankalaev, where he not only got dropped badly, but got his fucking nose broken, I definitely think this dude's going to be out there putting on a prime Israel Adesanya Marvin Vettori type performance. He's going to be chopping calf kick. He's going to be spamming the jab. He's going to be feinting the jumping knee. He's going to be dancing around on the black octagon tape on the inside of the cage. I think Johnny Walker's going to put on a technical snoozer decision win, or he's going to get slumped. That's the outcomes. Let's move on. Shara Magomedov versus Antonio Tricoli, my fucking mortal enemy. Pretty sure this guy's related to fucking Bad Baby, dude. But anyways, bro, this guy is my mortal enemy because he's dating Mackenzie Dern. And for that reason, I'm picking Shara Bullet by brutal fucking head kick KO. I think Shara Bullet's going to get a KO in this fight, dude. I think it's time for him to get a finish. I don't think the height and reach disadvantage is going to be as big of a factor against such a good striker. I think Tricoli is going to strike with him a little bit too long. If he decides to go out there and spam takedowns, it could get interesting because Shara Bullet is a bad defensive wrestler. He's good off his back in terms of doing damage, avoiding the pass, avoiding, you know, really any danger in terms of submissions. I don't worry too much about that, but I do think just based on pure technique, his takedown defense does leave a lot to be desired. Obviously, he can be improving on that, and I think he will have a little bit, but I just can't shake the feeling we're going to see a Shara Bullet highlight. The UFC loves this guy, and I think he's pretty fucking legit in terms of his striking. So, yeah, I think Shara Bullet's going to whip up a head kick. Maybe he's going to get his kicks blocked a bit and then leap in with a big right hand or something. I don't know. I'm seeing just some nasty highlight reel, cage shaking, you know, echoey kind of crowd sound effect KO. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sensing a highlight reel for Shara Bullet. But let me say this about Shara Bullet while I have you here. I'm sensing a fraud check incoming, dude. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I think Shara Bullet is 1 or 2 fights away from getting fraud checked badly. I think Paul Craig would beat this guy. I know that's a hot take. I think Paul Craig would beat Shara Bullet, bro. I think even people are talking about Shara Bullet versus Marvin Vettori. Marvin Vettori would fucking work Shara Bullet, bro. He would work him, bro. That's a nightmare for Shara Bullet, is fighting Marvin Vettori. That's a funny statement, but that's true, bro. Yeah, I think Shara Bullet is about to get fraud checked, but I don't think it'll be this guy. I swear to God, if this fucking guy wins. Anyways, dude, Shara Bullet by KO. Round 1 or round 2. Kelvin Gastelum. Now, I was getting ready to make this prediction video, and this is why I leave my prediction videos to quite late in the fight week, right? This one I'm leaving till the day before, or for some of you guys, the day of, right? I was leaving this prediction video late, and I was thinking, I was getting ready to come on here and say, Kelvin Gastelum's underrated. He's going to put on a show. I think this is a tailor-made matchup for him to look good. You know, I think Kelvin Gastelum's going to get revitalized with this win. I was getting ready to talk about the Chris Curtis fight. I was getting ready to talk about the Israel Adesanya fight. And let me just say, this guy is a fucking blob, bro. This guy is a fucking blob. He misses weight on purpose. He refuses to put down the Food Truck Diaries food. This guy's probably like loitering around the Food Truck Diaries set. Brendan Schaub is like, you can't eat that, B. Can't eat that, B. What are we doing, B? You gotta get off the set, bro. I got Ngannou coming, and Kelvin Gastelum's just chowing down on fucking, you know, quesadillas. This guy's a fucking blob. And I feel like he's gonna lose now. I'm picking Daniel Rodriguez. Daniel Rodriguez has built a career of beating up short notice or unprepared fighters that should beat him. Kevin Lee should have beat Daniel Rodriguez, but showed up kind of out of shape and, you know, a little bit injured. Daniel Rodriguez capitalized. Mike Perry. People forget, man. Daniel Rodriguez is the reason Mike Perry is no longer in the UFC, because he beat the fuck out of him boxing. Boxing, bro. I think Daniel Rodriguez is going to outpace Kelvin Gastelum, melt him with the boxing, and beat him up to his little jelly belly body. Alright? I'm sick of Kelvin Gastelum's shit. I used to really fuck with Kelvin Gastelum. I like Kelvin Gastelum. He's a nice guy. But fucking hell, get it together, man. You're 32. You can't even put down a fucking quesadilla, bro. You can't put down a fucking burrito one time and make 170. And this guy's talking about, oh man, I don't think I'm going to make weight, boys. You had 12 weeks. This fight got announced months ago. This fight got announced months ago. You fucking blob. This wasn't short notice. This was nowhere near short notice. This was 12 weeks notice. What the fuck have you been doing for 12 weeks? What have you been doing? Was this guy training with fucking MMA Joey? What is he doing, bro? Anyways, enough about Kelvin Gastelum. He's a fucking disgrace. Disgrace, dude. I'm picking Daniel Rodriguez by decision. Give me Daniel Rodriguez by decision. Let's talk about the co-main event. Two absolute giga chads. Sergey Pavlovich, Alexander Volkov. Now, I almost want to pick Volkov because he looks like Sergey's big brother in these photos that they're taking. I love that they're just meeting up and taking photos together and they're about to fight. I love that, right? And I think his range and I think his kicks and I think his ability to stuff takedowns relative compared to the heavyweight division is pretty good. I just can't shake the feeling Sergey Pavlovich is going to fucking brutally KO this guy. And I know Volkov is joking when he says that Pavlovich used to, you know, knock him out in the gym, and people think he's serious. Like I don't think they're understanding sarcasm. I mean, that's just Americans for you. They think Volkov would genuinely get on the mic and be like, yeah, guys, Pavlovich KO'd me in the gym all the time. He's being sarcastic, by the way, if you didn't know that. But I do believe Sergey Pavlovich would slump Volkov most of the time if they fought. So I'm going to say Sergey Pavlovich, with his ginormous Brock Lesnar physique and reach, which is just absolutely fucking insane. This guy has a Planet of the Apes build. This guy's literally built like Proximus fucking Caesar. I think he's going to get a KO up against the fence round one. Volkov's going to, you know, spam the front kicks a little bit. He may be looking for a knee up the middle. I think it's going to be a bit shaky and awkward early on. They're going to be smiling a little bit. And then I think Pavlovich is going to back him up against the fence. Throw a big overhand right or, you know, an uppercut in close when Volkov tries to clinch. Slump him up against the fence. And that's going to be the end of that in round one. I really think this fight is ending in round one regardless of the outcome. But I'm picking Sergey Pavlovich by KO. Let's talk about the main event. This is the last fight to talk about. Now, I've already given my prediction on this. And I'm sticking with it, bro. Now, I was a little bit harsh against Aliskerov. Right, and I was a little bit, you know, of a hater. I will admit that, and I'd like to apologize to the Ikram army, you know, the Aliskerov nation, if you will, for my comments saying that Robert Whittaker is going to take down Aliskerov, he's going to school him. I don't think he's going to take him down, but I'm just saying I do think he could if he really had to. But I don't think he will. I think this is going to be 5 rounds of Robert Whittaker making this absolute goofy goober. Speaking of Planet of the Apes, this cut is fucking insane from Aliskerov. But I think Robert Whittaker's going to pump the jab. He's going to oblique kick. He's going to be slipping out of the way of big shots from Aliskerov. And honestly, watching back Aliskerov fight, I'm not joking. What am I saying wrong about this guy? People are like, oh, bro, you're going to see on Saturday. What am I going to see? I've already seen this guy fight. He spams fucking punches and falls over himself like there's fucking baby oil on the floor. And he fucking just spams shit until he KOs you. I'm sorry, Rob, this ain't Phil Hawes we're talking about here. This ain't Wally Alves that we're talking about here, dude. Robert Whittaker can take a shot, bro. He can take a decent shot, bro. Especially if you're slipping and sliding like you just got hit with a banana peel in fucking Mario Kart. And that's how Ikram Aliskerov fights. So I think unless genuinely Ikram Aliskerov is just so much better than he looks in his fights, which is a possibility, right? It was like that with Dricus, but there was signs from Dricus du Plessis along the way. I'm not joking, this would be a fluke if Ikram wins. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna say that straight up. If Ikram wins, it's a fluke. It's a fluke! Robert Whittaker's the better fighter. Probably not the better grappler. Similar levels of takedown defense. I think Robert Whittaker would have been really hard for Hamza to take down. But, I mean, this guy's best accomplishment, the reason people gas this guy up, is the Chimaev fight. He couldn't keep the pace with Chimaev, he got outstruck, and he got chinned. That's what happened against Chimaev, realistically, bro. You know, you can say that he stuffed all the takedowns. He ain't gonna be facing aggressive, straight takedowns from Robert Whittaker. And if he tries to wrestle with Whittaker, good luck taking down the guy that just trained for fucking Chimaev. Unless you are Chimaev, you ain't taking this guy down in this fight. That's what I'm thinking. So, I'm taking Robert Whittaker by decision. I'm going to say 50-45, 49-46. I think this is seriously going to be a Robert Whittaker masterclass. He's probably going to have a moment where he gets stung. He's probably going to have some moments where he takes a bit of damage. But yeah, because Robert Whittaker always looks like he got, you know, beat the fuck out of him. But I think he's going to put on a really good performance in this fight. and he's gonna get sidelined because he ain't getting a title shot. But these are my predictions for UFC Fight Night: Whittaker versus Aliskerov. Let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Do you guys want more Fight Night predictions? Because whenever you guys ask for them, they never fucking pop off on the channel. But I like recording them, you know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think down below. And if you guys are fucking with the videos, drop a like for the longer videos, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the fights, boys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.